Dear students, I am one of your teachers from Government Girls High School, Wilgam. Today, once again with you through this offline class, which were social science subject for class 9th. You are welcome in this class. You know that presently we are reading the geography part of this subject. Our chapter is chapter number 3 from your geography book, India Contemporary. Name of the chapter is Drainage. I have tried to put my today's information in the form of a question answer. This is rather one of your textual questions. The question can be clearly seen on the screen. You can also write it on your notebook, as I'm always telling you in my lectures. Also, the answer of the question is clearly written on the screen to help you to understand things in a very good manner. And when you will write these questions and answers on your notebook, this will also help you there. And by doing this, by putting this information in the form of a question answer, helps us to be to the point, to be precise, to avoid unnecessary lengths, and to be within the parameters of our syllabus. This can also help you by the examination point of view. But this all lies within your hands. You have to take more and more advantage from this work that's being done from my end, from this end. I hope so, because a teacher believes in his or in her students. I hope that you may be doing so, and you have to do so that when this time passes, you will not feel empty. Even you are promoted to another class, you will not feel empty, hollow. And also, if you are made to sit in any future examination, there also you can write things. So, you have to keep that in your minds from very beginning, from this very point. I will not be tired by telling you this many a times, so as to motivate you for doing the same for your benefit. I will read the question. This is question number 6. Why are rivers important for the country's economy? We have been asked to describe, to say that why the rivers are important for the economy of India, for the economy of our country. Here we have to mention that. I have tried to briefly answer this question. Question number 6, answer. Rivers have been of fundamental importance throughout human history. Water from rivers is a basic natural resource essential for various human activities. Therefore, riverbanks have attracted settlers from ancient times. These settlements have now become big cities. This is very much clear. Water is of basic importance for human activities, human life. So the important things, the necessary things which are related to the rivers can clearly be understood. And the importance of rivers for any country, for any region, for any area is self-explanatory. Same is the case here with our country, India. We can make the list of cities in our states which are located on the banks of rivers. We can make the list of the cities that are located on the banks of rivers of our area, of our city, of our UT, of our country, and even on the world level. But here we have only been asked to say this about India, about the economy of India. Using rivers for irrigation, navigation, hydropower generation is of special significance. These are some main points: irrigation, navigation, hydropower generation, and this is the lifeline rather of the present economy or of the present life, is of special significance, particularly to a country like India, where agriculture is the major source of livelihood for the majority of its population. We see that the maximum population of India belongs to the rural areas and is dependent on agriculture. For agriculture, water is a basic need, is a basic source. So, seeing this, we can understand the importance of rivers in this regard. Dear students, we have successfully, briefly answered this question, and I hope that you will try to understand it, remember it. I think this is sufficient for today. And on the screen, you can also see, as I'm always doing for you, highlighting some points. The term drainage describes the river system of an area. The area drained by a single river basin is called a drainage basin. So this is a point about drainage system, natural drainage system, and this chapter, because you know the title, the name of this chapter is drainage. And I have also told you many things about the natural drainage system and the man-made drainage systems in my previous lectures. I hope that you will take every benefit from these lectures, from this information, and also be in touch with your books. Try to maintain a notebook fight, because the notebook will also help you to preserve these things, and my voice will be with you guiding you, saying you about these things. I think this is sufficient for today. I will leave you this time. Inshallah, we will be meeting again with more and more information about this subject, about your geography, and once again I'll remind you that take care of your health of your family members. Try to build a spirit of helping each other. Try to take the moral lessons from the present circumstances created by Almighty Allah for testing we people. I pray for you all, for your good health, for your success. I like to see you as a very good students, especially the students of social science, because this can help you more and more in your life. Wishing you all the best ahead. Thank you for listening me. I'm going this time saying once again, stay home, honor good SOPs, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye. Thank you.